Hey everyone, thanks so much for joining me today. I'm thrilled to finally be sharing this video with you. You requested it, I've been promising it and been excited to do it, and I finally carved out time to do it. Here is my video on elimination communication, and specifically I want to offer 5 health benefits that I see of doing elimination communication with a little one, with your little one. And I'm speaking from the perspective of a mama and a holistic medical doctor. My name is Tumi, if you're new to this channel, and I am a medical doctor. I'm a dancer, I'm a poet, and I'm passionate about holistic well-being and living one's best life. So I love creating videos on this channel about that, incorporating raw veganism, plant-based living, minimalism, and holistic health tips, all infused with my dance. If that's of interest to you and you're not subscribed, consider subscribing down below. And I want to dive into this video. So, 5 health benefits. Before I start talking about that, I want to share with you how I got to know about elimination communication. It was not in medical school. It was about 10 years ago. I happened upon a video by Kirsten Dirksen, and this is somebody I've been following for I think about a decade now, and I'll leave a link to her channel down below. And she had this video of her doing elimination communication with her little one at the time, and I was transfixed by what I saw, which was her holding her very little baby over a toilet and talking about listening to her cues, the baby's cues, for when the baby wanted to go to the toilet. It stuck with me, and I think part of the reason I so resonated with it was because of my work and my experience in places in the world that I believe have communities that are more aligned with nature. I've had the opportunity to live and work in the Amazon, in Niger in West Africa, among other places, and in all these environments, I have been privileged to live among people who I believe are very aligned with nature. And in these communities, I remember and was struck by the children, very young children, infants, babies, without diapers, running around, crawling around without diapers. And so that stuck with me. And so then seeing Kirsten Dirksen talk about this years later, I think things kind of came together, and it stayed with me. And now fast forward to my pregnancy last year, I started doing more research on elimination communication, which is what this is about. And part of my research took me to this channel. I believe it's called Go Diaper Free. I'll leave a link to that video or that channel below. It was very helpful for me. I think she's a great resource. I talked to my sweetheart Jade about it. He got on board and was really excited, so that when our beautiful baby boy Sky arrived Earthside, we were ready. So much so that day one, from the moment, from the first release, we've been practicing elimination communication since day one of birth. And it's been amazing. This is what we use. It's just a simple plastic bowl that was available in the home we were living in, the home that Sky was born, where we've been living for the past year. We've since moved out, but we took the bowl with us. It's just a plastic bowl, but there are more, customized bowls for elimination communication. And again, I believe the woman that I'm referring to talks about that and has options around that. But as a minimalist, and frankly, we're living in Spain, we didn't have access to that, and this has worked beautifully. Since being a newborn to now, Sky's 9 months old, this has been wonderful. This is the potty. So the way we do it, I'll just talk about that very quickly, is pretty simple. Simplicity is very important in our home. We really appreciate that. And so what I do is we offer, Jade and I take turns, offering Sky an opportunity to use the pot to either pee or eliminate, to poo, at certain times of the day. Basically, when he wakes up, before he goes to bed, and then during transition times. So transition times meaning when we're about to leave to go out maybe for a long drive or a trip. When we come back home from that trip or drive or activity, sometimes after feeding, sometimes after playtime. It's a very intuitive thing, but basically big transitions from one big activity to the other, we offer an opportunity. And it's now a really quick thing. He either wants to do it or he doesn't, and he, at 9 months old, communicates that beautifully. He will just squirm to let us know he's not interested, or he'll get very quiet, oftentimes smile, and then go ahead and pee or poop. When he was a newborn, he wasn't that communicative in such a obvious way, but he was still communicating. And that will lead me to the first, I believe, health benefit in a moment. But basically that's how we do it. It's quick, it's short, and there's so many benefits. So let's get to what those are. And I just want to say that those times of offering, if you're confused when to offer your little one the opportunity, think about when you want to take an opportunity in the bathroom. Babies are humans, and so it's around the same time that we would want to go. So during transitions, when we first wake up in the morning and before going to bed, those I think are great times to offer an opportunity or a potty. So the 5 benefits. Number 1, as the name says, elimination communication. It has been a joy, an honor to have the opportunity to communicate with my little one in this way. Elimination communication offers the opportunity to really listen to your child before he or she or they become verbal. So it's a pre-verbal way of watching signs, watching your child's face, watching their body language. And so I believe it just deepens communication way beyond that opportunity of going to the bathroom, of taking the potty. Because I had to watch Sky and figure out his poop face, and when he wanted to pee, and do it in such a way that I would catch it, or we would catch it in the pot, as opposed to, on the floor or in the diaper, and I'll get to that in a moment. I became very attuned to his signals, both Jade and I did, and that has been a total gift. And again, because of that, we are tuned to his ways of wanting to express himself beyond the pot. When he's in pain, when he's joyful, when he's curious, we're constantly looking at his face, and part of that skill has come from this practice. I think it's really important to say that children do not want to poop or pee on themselves, just as adults don't want to. It's unpleasant physically, and I think evolutionarily wise, probably was not the best to soil oneself. And that's what happens when a child is sitting on their diaper for long periods of time with poo and pee in that. And so avoiding that situation was one big motivation for me to start doing elimination communication with our child. And so they will definitely communicate if you allow them and if you read it when they want to go, when they want to release, because they would prefer, I believe, to not do that in the diaper. They would prefer for that not to be on their bodies. So the communication cues are there if we pay attention to them. The second health benefit, I believe, comes because of elimination communication giving the opportunity for extended diaper-free time. So because we're able to catch the poo and the pee in the pot, we feel comfortable giving Sky lots of time without the diaper. So has a lot of naked time. And one benefit of that is literally Sky has had no diaper rashes since he was born. Again, he's 9 months old, nada. No diaper rashes, no itchiness, no outbreaks, no redness and discomfort of the skin since he was born. And I believe a huge part of that has to do with the fact that he has extended diaper-free time and he's not having urine or feces on his skin in the diaper that's just sitting there. Because when you have those trapped liquids in the diaper, that is a problem. The least amount of time you have that on your skin, the better. And so if you're catching it in the pot and then you're having the child just be having extended diaper-free time, if that's exciting for them, I think that's wonderful. And again, no diaper rashes. And I thank Elimination Communication in big part for that. The third health benefit, when you have a child that is naked for a long period of time throughout the day, because again of the Elimination Communication we practice, body positivity. We really are wanting to nurture a sense of body love, body positivity in Sky. And so he gets to roam naked in the home and around the home in our outside indoor space. And he gets beautiful vitamin D when he's out on the balcony or the porch. And he gets to feel and experience his body in the nude, natural state, in the state that God created him in. And I think that's wonderful. And we celebrate that and we nurture that. And I hope and I believe that that will be a blessing to him as he continues to grow, to really, again, celebrate his body. And again, not feeling freaked out about, is he going to soil, the home, pee everywhere, because we have this in place, has been a relief and helpful for us. Now, I will keep it real in the sense that, have we had some urine spills and even some poo on the floor? Yes, but very far and few between. And I will say that I actually didn't see that happen really until he started having solid foods. So we're transitioning now. Sky is now, in the past few weeks, has now been eating, because his teeth came, and he's now eating solid foods in conjunction. He's still having the vast majority of the food is still mama's milk, is still breast milk, but he's now having more solid foods. And definitely, any mama will attest to this, the poop changes in terms of frequency and texture. And so we're not catching all of the poops as well as we did before, but the vast majority we still are. And I'm so happy we're doing this method. And as time is going on, with us customizing to him eating more, we're catching more of them. Fourth health benefit is simplicity, minimalism, whatever word you want to say. I have spoken on this channel about the health benefits of minimalism, and I have a video on that. I will link that either in the description box below or at the end of this video, so please check that out. Minimalism, voluntary simplicity, has up-leveled my health tremendously since I started practicing it years ago. And I believe Elimination Communication is one aspect of that now as a minimalist mama. Our lives are simpler, more streamlined. There are less diapers. I think Sky has maybe 10 cloth diapers. I think he's got 10 or 11 cloth diapers. And we wash those every 3 days because he uses maybe 2 or 3 diapers maximum in a day. That's it. And like I said, there are very, very few poopy diapers because we're catching them with this. And so we're able to wash our diapers every 3 days, no problem. So less diapers, less washing, more simplicity, a happier mama and papa. And the fifth is, because of the less washing, because of the cloth diapering, it's just healthy for the environment. It's healthy for mama nature. And that's a health benefit for us, because I truly believe what is healthy for mama nature is healthy for us. We are intertwined with our environment. We are intricately connected to Mama Earth. And it's really important for us to keep reminding ourselves that. And so I want to offer that. So less washing, less water use, cloth diapering, elimination communication, a healthier planet, a healthier us. So I could speak about so many more benefits, but those are my top 5 health benefits. I hope at least one of them was of resonance with you and you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. It helps this channel. Subscribe if you'd love more videos like this. Share it with anybody you think could benefit, especially mamas or mamas to be. And I send you much love wherever in the world you might be. Take care.